Edgefield County has had a large impact on state and national history that belies its size and location. It has contributed 10 governors to the state, as well as numerous other leaders who played important roles in the evolution of our nation. Acclaimed journalist and historian W. W. Ball stated, "Edgefield County has produced more dashing, brilliant, romantic figures, statesmen, orators, soldiers, adventurers, and daredevils than any other county in South Carolina, if not of any rural county of America." Edgefield's legends and legacy are still larger than life. Part history, part legend, part mystery. The area that was to become Edgefield County had been home to Native Americans for thousands of years. European and African settlers began to drift into the region in the middle of the 18th century. During the American Revolution, almost all residents of the region were involved, on one side or the other, in the hostilities. The people of Edgefield County played significant roles in the ultimate defeat of the British and the independence of the American nation. In 1785, Edgefield County and its courthouse seat was created by an act of the South Carolina legislature. The village of Edgefield grew up around the new courthouse. Beginning around 1800, the farmers of the county began to grow the highly profitable short staple cotton. In a relatively few years, they developed a plantation economy based upon the production of cotton with the labor of enslaved Africans. This system created great wealth, which was used to build grand plantation homes, many of which can still be seen today. In the antebellum period, many of the sons of Edgefield's wealthy planters chose to go into law and politics, gradually establishing a political tradition which has endured for nearly 2 centuries. These leaders steered South Carolina into and through the Civil War. They molded the economic, political, and social system that developed in its aftermath. The production of cotton continued to expand throughout the 19th century and up through the First World War, providing Edgefield County with sustained periods of prosperity. However, the boll weevil, a tiny insect with a big appetite, arrived in Edgefield County in the early 1920s, ravaging the fields. As a result, cotton production began to drop dramatically. Many farmers gave up and left the county. In 1902, perhaps the most famous of the county's sons, Strom Thurmond, was born in Edgefield. He became county superintendent of education, state senator, circuit judge, a World War II hero, governor, and United States senator, serving our state and nation for almost 3/4 of a century until his death in 2003 at the age of 100. Strom Thurmond ran for president on a states' rights ticket, yet he eventually became the first Southern senator to hire a black staff member. He is buried in Willowbrook Cemetery, just a few blocks from Edgefield Town Square. In keeping with its paradoxical nature, Edgefield County was also the birthplace of 2 of the leaders of the civil rights movement of the 1960s, Benjamin E. Mays and Charles Gomillion. The son of former slaves, Dr. Mays became a mentor to Martin Luther King, Jr. Dr. Gomillion, a dean at Tuskegee University, was the plaintiff in one of the landmark civil rights cases decided by the United States Supreme Court. The contradictory history of the county has left its mark on the modern landscape in the form of grand antebellum homes, decrepit sharecropper cabins, and fascinating old graveyards. Like a movie set, Edgefield's Courthouse Square presents a perfect picture of small-town America. It is here that the characters of its stories seem to come alive. Edgefield County has something for every member of the family. It's a place that's well worth exploring. So y'all come visit and linger a while.